all changed. The cold and snow has gone. Cloudy, mild, wet and windy weather prevails. But what about the big day itself? All the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Monday.
Yesterday, even my husband was saying, you're telling me by the end of today the snow is going to be magic, thanks to the magic of weather, cloud, wind and rain. Yes, it all disappears. So now the outlook is very different. It is milder, it is wetter and windier. But how about the big day? Here's the important details. So yes, it was all change over the weekend, but why? It is the jet stream. It always is. At the moment, we have cold air way to our north and mild air to our south, but in between, the jet stream divides them. It depends which side of us it sits as to whether we get the warm or the cold. And mild air moved in over the weekend, and the battleground is set all week long. With the battleground set, it means there's spells of wind and rain. But for the big day itself, there's hints that cold air could move into the north. But at the moment, the outlook remains unsettled. It's mild, wind and rain. It will turn colder towards the end of the week. So potentially the chances of the odd flake of the white stuff across the north, but it is all to play for. Here's how it looks this morning. Cloudy, wet, windy and mild. It is already 14 degrees Celsius. Some places last week struggled to get above freezing by day. So that is incredible. We keep our southwesterly flow. We keep our overcast skies. Outbreaks of rain spread right across the country, heaviest in the north. Top temperatures today, maybe 14 or 15 degrees, but also feeling fairly windy. Good morning to you. Well, what a difference with the weather yesterday. It changed literally from freezing cold to basically warm and balmy. And it's down to the jet stream. It's been dividing the very cold air that we had all last week and the mild air that's been waiting. Well, it is all changed with the weather. We had the bitterly cold conditions last week, and it's looking very different. On Friday, our top temperatures just 1 or 2 degrees above freezing. Today, around about 12, 13, maybe 14 degrees, our top temperature. And the rest of the week is mild, often lots of wet and windy weather around, but it does turn colder by the end. Good morning to you. The weather this week is worlds away from where it was last week. Last week was cold, it was frosty, it was icy, there was snow, temperatures way below average. This week, they'll be way above average. It is mild, there's wet and windy weather around. What about the big day itself? Well, it turns colder. Well, it's all changed with the weather. Last week it was cold, frosty, we had snow and ice. This week it is much milder. It all changed over the weekend. The outlook is wetter, windier, but turning colder by the end of the week into the weekend. This is the grotty scene greeting us. And as much as we haven't got the brilliant crisp winter sunshine, it is overcast, it is grey, it is cloudy, it's wet. The rain clearing the southeast, the heaviest rain through northern areas of England and Scotland. Windy conditions today, gales through southern and western coasts. Look at these temperatures. Last week 1 or 2, today 14 or 15.